Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. In this flow, we'll be utilizing 3 different mudras or hand gestures within our practice. The word mudra translates to seal, and it's a way to kind of seal in energy or create a focus of energy in a certain way. We'll be using Buddhi Mudra, which is thumb and pinky finger or baby finger together. The other 3 fingers extended. They can be upright together or spread out. Lotus Mudra, which is heels of your hands together, pinkies and thumbs touching, other fingers spread like you're making a little lotus flower. And Kali Mudra, and that's hands together, fingers interlaced except for your index or pointer finger, your thumbs crossed, whichever way you prefer. You're welcome to not use these mudras if you don't like them, but if you do incorporate them, I encourage you to see how they change things for you, where your focus is, and how they make you feel. Each of these 3 has an element of mental clarity and focus associated with them, as well as some other elements that I'll share throughout the practice. They're 3 of my favorites, so I'm excited to share them with you today. When you're ready, we're going to start in a seated position on your mat. As you find your way into a seat, you can be legs crossed, legs underneath you. You're welcome to elevate your hips on a block, a bolster, a blanket, a couch cushion, whatever you have available. Just take a moment, maybe hands down in your lap for more grounding, maybe palms up for a more sense of receiving energy. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and tune in to how you're feeling right now. Lengthen and deepen your breath. And if it's comfortable for you, breathe in and out of your nose, turning on that strong, intentional Ujjayi breath. Notice where your mind is, what you're thinking about. And allow your energy to return to the present moment, your focus to be on what's happening right now, both around you and within you. You can blink your eyes open or keep your gaze soft. Start to move your body in circles. Hands can stay on your lap, or if you like, they can go wide. Kind of awakening the energy within you. Take a few circles in one direction and then switch directions. Come back to neutral. Sit up tall, reach both arms to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, fold forward over your legs. It may not be very far. You can walk your hands out in front. Relax your head and neck, or take it more with a long, flat spine. Breathe here into sensation. Gently walk your hands back in, lift your chest, and switch the crossing of your legs if you're seated cross-legged in an easy seat as I am. If you're in another seat and it's comfortable, stay as you are or adjust accordingly. We'll take some head rolls, gently moving your head side to side, maybe to the back and forward if that feels okay. Loosening things up. Continue to breathe. And notice any place with stagnant energy that feels stuck or tight where you can stay and hold. Back to neutral again, both arms to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale one more time, fold forward over your legs. So still really early in this practice, don't overdo it. Simply breathe and feel. Walk your hands back in. Make your way to a tabletop, hands and knees. We'll start to move our spine in cow and cat motion. Inhale to lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward. Exhale to press the ground away. Really scoop your tailbone under, puff up between your shoulder blades. Twice more with your breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And again. Come back toward neutral and make some figure eights with your body. So again, just moving energy. Circle it forward, around, and then back to the opposite hip, around. Like you're drawing a number 8 with your belly button. A couple times each way. Reversing the direction. And just feeling as we're shifting energy, kind of playing with this idea of the energy before we start to find our mudras or our hand gestures. We're already connected to the earth, hands and knees, and then back toward neutral. Take a little moment here to move around. Walk your hands slightly forward. Take your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, make some noise, let it go. Again, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Find a ragdoll, feet wide, knees bent as much as you like. I like a lot, belly to thighs. Hold opposite elbows and let your head and neck dangle. Sway a little side to side. So not too much static holds here today. Just letting movements come a little bit naturally. Find its way through your body. Release your hands down, heel toe your feet in toward each other. Soften your knees, tailbone heavy, roll to standing so your head is the very last thing. Like you're stacking your spine, one vertebra on top of the next. At the top, shrug your shoulders up, back, and down. And find your tall mountain pose. So we're going to take our first mudra. Inhale, arms to the sky, and find your Kali Mudra. So palms together, fingers interlace, index finger extends. Your thumbs can cross either way on top. Take a breath in, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, reach up and over to your right. Breathe here into a side bend. And Kali is the goddess of destruction, of life cycle. But she reminds us that without death, there can't be new life. Come back to center, breathe in, and take it to the other side. Exhale, hold and breathe. And this mudra is a powerful mudra, brings us mental clarity and focus, helps us break through the upper chakras and express ourselves, find a vision, connect to others. Come back to center, breathe in. As you exhale, release your grip, cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. As you exhale, hands down, step your right foot back. Inhale, sink your hips, reach your heart forward. Exhale, send your hips back for a half splits, left toes flex to the sky. Continue like that. Inhale to shift it forward. Exhale, send it back. Once more, breathe in. And breathe it out. Rebend into your front knee, plant your right palm, lift your left arm to the sky, find a twist. Slide your shoulders down your back, open up your heart. You can stay if you feel like you've got enough space. You might reach for your back foot and take a little quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Release your foot. Place both hands down, step back, high plank, upper push up, and hold. Press back through your heels, reach forward through the crown of your head. Feel that strength. Feel that clarity in where you are, where you want to go. Shift forward, breathe in. Lower all the way to your belly as you breathe out. Inhale, lift your heart. Little baby cobra does not have to be high. Exhale to lower. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Up and back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. This time, stick out your tongue, lion's breath, let it out. Again, inhale. Lion's breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your space, forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, release. Inhale, rise, hands sweep high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach overhead. Again, find Kali Mudra, interlace your fingers. Maybe the awkward thumb crosses on top. Breathe in. As you exhale, take it to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean up and over to your right. Inhale, back to center. Release your grip. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach high. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Left foot steps back this time. Lower your left knee down. Sink your hips, reach your heart forward. Breathe in. Exhale, half splits, flex your right toes up. And you can adjust your arms however you need, your legs however you need. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just finding a little bit of space here. Kind of a classic flow for me. One more time. Return back to that bent knee position with your front foot. Plant your left palm, reach your right arm to the sky to twist. Notice if you can find some more space through your heart, in your throat. Stay, or perhaps you reach for your back foot for a little extra quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. Always optional. As long as you're breathing, you're doing it right. Release your grip if you have it. Breathe in. Lower your hand down, step back, high plank, upper push-up. Take a moment here, connect to that Kali Mudra you took. The circle of life. Where can you honor letting go of something to make space for something new? Or celebrating life, death. Shift forward, breathe in. Lower to your belly, breathe out. Hands behind you. Try the Kali Mudra here for a locust pose. Reach your pointer finger back, lift your heart. Maybe you float your feet off the ground. Neck is long. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Press back to child's pose. If you'd like some more time on your belly to windshield wiper your feet, of course, find that. Relax your forehead down. And let everything just be. Inhale to tabletop. Next, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to your hands, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, rise up, hands to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll take our next mudra, Booty Mudra. 3 fingers extended, thumb and pinky finger together, and find a chair pose here. So booty translates to intellect or wisdom. This this mudra is really great for your third eye and crown chakra, the sense of focus. Third eye is associated with meditation, with vision for yourself, for the future, with intuition. And your crown chakra connecting to something greater. Maybe something greater than yourself. A bigger power, something, nature, whatever it is you associate with. Keep breathing. Notice how focusing here on your energy can change how this pose feels. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release your mudra, release your hands, your head and your neck. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back. Inhale, rise to standing, arms to the sky. Take a breath in. Find that booty mudra again. As you exhale, lean forward, sweep your hands back. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, lean forward, hands sweep back. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Hold here, inhale. You can stay, or as you exhale, find warrior three, hands still in your Buddha Mudra. Reach back through your right foot, right hip down, toes point down. Reach back through your fingertips. Inhale. Standing splits, exhale. Let your head and your neck relax. Right leg high. Exhale, little curtsy squat, right knee to left calf. Twice more like that. Breathe in, reach your leg high. Breathe out, tuck and curl. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And you can stay, or with your left hand, you can find the outer edge of your right foot. Turn your left toes out. We're going to take it to a baby hummingbird. Right leg extends, hips drop. Just a funky little place to be. Breathe into it. Take it back to standing splits, right leg high. Step your right foot back, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Drop your right elbow as you exhale, open up your left hip. You can stay here. If you want to try a funky arm balance, use that sense of focus, your own wisdom to know what's right. Left elbow hugs in. I slid my left hand back in line with my right elbow. Left knee climbs to right elbow. Look forward, lean forward. Maybe you can hover your right knee to your chest. Maybe behind you. Not happening for me today. And simply release to a child's pose for a moment of rest and reset. As you're ready, back to a downward facing dog. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Exhale, find your way to your forward folds. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Back to your Buddha Mudra, chair pose, breathe in. We won't be here quite as long this time, but see how you can change where your mind is, where you use your intellect, your wisdom, to move in a way that feels most appropriate for you. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, left foot back. High crescent inhale. Find your Buddha Mudra again. 3 fingers up, thumb and pinky connected. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, sweep your hands back. 2 more times. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lean. 1 more. I feel like I'm directing traffic here. Hold in the lean. Feel the strength of your legs, strength of your core, energy reaching back. You can stay or start to lift to warrior 3. Engage your back leg. Send your heart and chest forward. Breathe in. 1 more inhale. Standing splits. Release your hands, your head and neck. Inhale here. Curtsy squat as you exhale. Twice more. Lift as you breathe in. Lower as you breathe out. This last one you can hold or come to baby hummingbird. Right hand reaches for the outer edge of your foot. Right toes turn out. Bend your right knee to drop your left hip. And it may depend what's going on with your hips, your IT bands. Doesn't mean anything if it looks or doesn't look like mine. Back to standing splits if you took it. Big step back with your left foot. 3-legged dog, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, open up your hip, drop your left elbow. Option to stay, meet us in a child's pose, or play with that funky kind of supreme balance, arm balance. Right hand slides back in line with your left elbow. Right elbow hugs back. Right knee to tricep. Look forward to your left thumb. I think this side's better for me. Maybe left leg extends. There's no graceful way out of it. Find what you need. Make your way to a child's pose and give yourself a good 4 breaths here to simply feel and breathe and notice. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Step, hop, float, top of your space. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, arms to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Now for our Lotus Mudra. Heels of your hands together, pinkies and thumbs together. Spread your fingers like you're making a little flower at your heart. We'll take tree pose like this. Weight into your left foot. Right foot comes up, ankle, calf, or thigh. And you might have to break the mudra to place your foot as I just did. Just come back. Your Lotus Mudra is like this beautiful lotus flower that grows from the muck. It helps us focus on love, our heart chakra, this place of unconditional compassion for ourselves and for others. Maybe you imagine this growing. Reach your arms to the sky with your Lotus Mudra and kind of carry that compassion even further. What does that mean for you? What does that look like in your life? How can you focus on and bring a sense of really giving your energy toward compassion? Bring your hands back down, release your foot. Maybe release your arms and shake it out. We'll just do the same thing to the other side. Finding your lotus first, or placing your foot into your tree and then coming back to your lotus. What's different on this side? How can you get clear about what compassion and love means to you? Is there a concrete example in your life? I will do more this. I will feel more that. I will allow for whatever it is. If you grew your arms up last time, try it here or do something different. One more breath. And release it out. Shake it out. Let it all go. Notice how that feels now. Reach both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down. Heel toe your feet out wide. Find your Malasana Squat. Heels in, toes out. Send your hips low. You can sway a little bit. Move around. Maybe you find that little lotus flower. Let this calm your mind. And instead of focusing on your mind, your thoughts, you come back to your heart space. Deep breath in. A forward folds, breathe out. Stay in a ragdoll position, hands to opposite elbows, and really sway. Really let your upper body move and dangle and feel gravity rather than your own energy forces doing the work. Release your hands, heel toe your feet back in toward each other. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back just about halfway. Turn your right foot out about halfway as well. 45-degree angle if you're thinking about math. For me, it's just out to the top right corner. We're gonna find a little pyramid pose. Draw your left hip back, your right hip forward. Find some length, breathe in. And exhale, fold over your leg. Let your head and your neck relax and let your breath move into the back line of your body. Calves, hamstrings, low back. You're welcome to stay. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can turn your fingertips to point backwards. Bring them to the sides of your mat in between your feet. So kind of halfway between your 2 feet. And then you can start to shift your weight into your right foot. Little flamingo, right knee to left knee, point your right foot back. Breathe and feel. Release your foot if it's lifted. Bring your hands forward again. Step your right foot up and your left foot back. So keeping it pretty simple, back to that pyramid pose. Even out your hips, right hip back, left forward, breathe in, and then exhale, fold over your legs. Breathe as you are. Notice where your mind is once again. Where your focus is, where you can get clear. If you play it on the other side, hands come between your feet, or in the line between your feet on the sides of your mat. Fingers point back, lean your weight into your front foot, left knee to right knee, point your left toes to the back of your space. Release your foot if it's lifted. Hands back in front. Step it forward. Forward folds. Relax your head and neck. Halfway lift, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Tuck and curl into a little ball. Bend your knees. Bottom to your heels. Forehead rounds to your knees. And then sit back to boat pose. Lift your shins, arms wide, or if you like, take your mudra of choice. Kali, interlace, can feel really strong. Maybe you take your legs straight out to the sides, put Kali between. Maybe booty for that focus, relying on your inner wisdom and intuition. Maybe lotus for mental clarity and focus on heart and love and compassion for yourself. Wherever you are, one more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your feet down. Bring your hands behind you. Fingers point toward you if that's accessible on your wrists. If you prefer, they can point away. Might be a little gentler. Reverse table or reverse plank. So for a table, keep your knees bent, lift your hips. For a plank, straighten out your legs. Try to get soles of your feet to the ground. Lift your hips. I like my head gently to come back without flinging. Breathe into the front side of your body. Big inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Reach your arms out in front. Lower slowly to your back. And hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your right leg to the sky. Find a little bit of movement. Some circles. Point and flex your toe. Roll your ankle. Half happy baby, bend your right knee. I like my left hand on my left hip bone to really ground that leg. And then release it out. Switch sides, left knee to your chest. Point your left foot to the sky. Some movement here, draw circles with your foot. Point and flex your toes, roll your ankles. And then that half happy baby. Left knee bends toward your outer ribs. Right leg is straight. Release your foot. Place both feet on the ground, knees to the sky. Windshield wiper your knees a little bit right and left. And hug both knees into your chest. Full happy baby. Tailbone down. Feet are flexed. If you prefer to go back to one leg or find something else, you are more than welcome to. And then whatever last shapes your body is craving before final rest, final shavasana. Might be a bridge pose, a figure four, a simple adjustment of your clothing. Notice where your mind is right now. And notice where your hands want to land. In one of those mudras, on your body somewhere, by your sides. Eyes soft or closed. Allow yourself to be in a state of meditation, which doesn't mean there aren't thoughts. It simply means we notice, we observe what's going on without being whatever is happening. You are not your thoughts. You are not your experience right now. You're the detached observer. As you feel ready to reawaken, and please remember you can always stay, start with little movements and a deeper breath. Let your movements get bigger. Find a full body stretch. With your eyes closed or your gaze soft, turn gently to one side. Pause there. And slowly make your way up to a seat. Let your palms come together. Another mudra we often see in our practice, Anjali Mudra. This balancing out, this oneness, union, connection that yoga is. So much more than just the shapes that we take. Although I love finding positions in my body because our physical experience is so real and is so much a part of who we are as human beings in this lifetime. So I thank you for practicing with me, for sharing this practice with me and with others. We will bow our heads in silence to close. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I always appreciate your comments and support and donations to continue making videos accessible.